Men, listen carefully. When it comes to what truly makes a man attractive to a woman, it's not about the clothes you wear, the car you drive, or even how handsome you look. Sure, physical attraction might catch her eye, but it's your attitude that captures her heart. There are 4 powerful attitudes that make a man deeply attractive to his woman, not for a moment, but for a lifetime. And number 2, trust me, is very important. Let's go deeper. 1. The attitude of leadership. There's something quietly magnetic about a man who knows how to lead with love. A woman feels safe with a man who doesn't control her, but leads her with wisdom, peace, and direction. True leadership is not about shouting, dominating, or forcing your way. It's about taking responsibility, having direction, and making decisions that bring peace and progress to your home. It's knowing where you're going, standing for something, and creating an atmosphere of security. When a man becomes indecisive, careless, or unstable, a woman begins to lose confidence. Not because she's proud or disrespectful, but because her sense of security is tied to your stability. Be the kind of man who knows where he's going. Have a plan. Stand for something. When you say you will do something, follow through. And when you make mistakes, own them. A woman can forgive a man who makes mistakes, but it's hard to respect a man who always pushes blames. Real leadership is calm, not chaotic. Decisive, not domineering. Protective, not possessive. When a woman feels safe under your leadership, she begins to open her heart more deeply than ever before. Be the kind of man whose presence brings her peace, not pressure. That's the kind of leadership that makes a woman feel truly safe. 2. The attitude of emotional maturity. If there's one thing that captures a woman's heart more than anything, it's emotional maturity. A man who knows how to handle his emotions, not be ruled by them, is rare, and that rarity makes him attractive. You don't need to shout to prove a point. You don't need to insult her to feel powerful. You don't need to withdraw or punish her with silence to feel in control. When you can handle disagreements with wisdom, not anger, with patience, not pride, you earn her trust and respect, and you become a king in her eyes. Emotional maturity doesn't mean you never feel pain or frustration. It means you choose to respond instead of react. You think before you speak, and you listen before you answer. You don't let anger turn you into a stranger. True emotional maturity is strength under control, the ability to communicate with love, not confusion. A woman feels safe with a man who doesn't turn every misunderstanding into a war zone. And here's the beautiful truth. You can be strong and still be gentle. You can be firm and still be kind. That's not weakness, that's real masculinity. A woman will always feel closer to the man who can control his emotions, because his calm presence gives her the peace her heart naturally desires. 3. The attitude of vision and consistency. Every woman wants to feel she's walking beside a man who knows where he's going, a man with direction and purpose. You don't have to be rich or powerful, but you must have drive. A sense of purpose lights a fire in your life and gives her confidence that she's walking beside a man with vision. When a man has a clear vision and works steadily toward it, it draws a woman in. She doesn't just see who he is now, she sees who he's becoming. Women fall deeper for men who are consistent with their goals and intentions. When you say, "I'm working on something," let her see your effort. And when you say, "I love you," let your actions prove it. But vision alone isn't enough. You need consistency to match it. Consistency is what tells her, "I can trust this man." Vision inspires her, but consistency reassures her. When your words and actions walk in the same direction, she feels safe, valued, and secure in your love. Vision gives her something to believe in, but consistency gives her something to trust. Show her that you're growing, learning, and becoming better, not for her approval, but because you understand that life is about progress, not perfection. Be the man who follows through. Be the man whose words match his actions. Because when your purpose is clear and your steps are steady, she'll find peace walking beside you. 4. The attitude of responsibility and reliability. A woman loves a man she can count on, not just when things are easy, but when life gets tough. When you keep your word, show up when you say you will, and take ownership instead of making excuses, you earn her deepest respect. Responsibility isn't about being perfect, it's about being present. Be the man who doesn't run from pressure, but handles it with grace. Be the one who stays steady when others crumble. A reliable man gives a woman emotional safety, and that kind of peace is priceless. She doesn't want perfection, she wants protection, not by force, but through consistency, dependability, and care. Man, here's the truth. Looks may catch her attention, but attitude will win her heart. Let her with love. Stay calm, even in the storm. Be emotionally stable when life gets rough. Let your consistency speak louder than your promises. When a woman feels safe, led, and secure with you, she'll give you something that can't be bought: peace, loyalty, and devotion. So be that man. The man who is calm in chaos. The leader in her storm. The strength behind her smile. That's the kind of man every woman finds truly irresistible. If this message spoke to you, don't just scroll past. Hit that like button to show some love. Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. Which of these 4 attitudes do you think matters the most in a relationship? And if you believe more men need to hear this truth, share this video with your brothers, friends, or anyone who's ready to grow into a better man. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss more deep, real, and life-changing relationship insights like this. Remember, becoming a better man starts with one decision, one attitude, and one step at a time.